Good day to you, all my viewers. In this video, I'm going to give you at least 10 WAEC 2023 mathematics prospective questions and their appropriate solutions. And I also want you to take note that after this video, I'm going to release many other subsequent videos that will contain, each of them will contain at least 10 WAEC 2023 mathematics likely questions and their appropriate solutions. Therefore, I encourage you to subscribe to my channel. I want you to hit the notification bell so that whenever I release this video, I will release them very shortly, not too long from now. I will release them so that whenever I release them, you will have access to them. You'll be among the first set of people to have it. Thank you so much. Also visit my channel page to have all other videos that I'm releasing in the past as regarding WAEC 2023 mathematics paper. Thank you. Now let's take a look at these questions. Question number 1. We are given set m to be equal to x such that 3 is less than or equal to x and s is less than 8. Also, we have set n to be equal to x such that 8 is less than x and s is less than 12. Now we are asked to find the among the following which is true. Okay. Now, solution number 1. What you need to do is to list out by interpretation the element of m. Okay. And you have, by interpretation, you have the element of m to be what? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay? Then the element of n by interpretation, you have them to be. So since x is an element of n and x is said to be greater than 8, so s start from 9, then followed by 10, then you have 11. Don't forget that x is less than 12, so you have all these to be element of n. Okay. Now, which of all these statements is true? Is 8 an element of m union n? Don't forget, m union n is that set that contains all these elements, all the elements in m and all the elements in n without repetition. So there's no 8 here, there's no 8 here. There's no way 8 can be element of m union n. So this is out of it straight away. Do we have 8 as an element of m intersection n? There's no 8 here, there's no 8 here. Therefore, this intersection, this can never give any set of element of which we have 8 as its element. So this is not part of it. Okay. But what about m union n equal to empty set? Of course, if you look at it very well, you see that, m intersection n is equal to what? Empty set. There is no any element that is common to both two sets. Therefore, m intersection n is an empty set. Okay. Then we are done with question number 1. Let's go to question number 2. Question number 2, we are given the log. We are given log 7 to be equal to a and log 2 to be equal to b. Okay, and we are asked to express log 35 in terms of a and b. Okay, first and foremost, the one you need to do is that log 35 can still be expressed as logarithm of 70 all over 2, because 70 all over 2 will give you 35, right? And of course, this can still be expressed as logarithm of 10 times what? 7 all over 2. And you know that this, by the law of logarithm, this does mean that logarithm of 10 into base 10, okay, plus logarithm of 7 into base 10, okay, minus logarithm of 2 into base 10. That's the meaning. That's the expressions of this. This is the expressions of this, right? Okay. And from here, we know that log of a number into the base of the same number will give you 1. Okay. Therefore, log 10 into base 10 will give you what? 1. You have 1 here plus logarithm of 7 into base 7 has been given to us what? To be what? To be a plus a. Okay. Then logarithm of 2 into base 10 has been given to us to be what? To be b. Therefore, you have a minus b. Okay. In case you have your answer written as, you may have your answer written as a minus b plus 1. Just pick it. That's the correct answer. Or if you have it in the option like this, you can't have both. You can't have this and this in the same option. You either have this in the options or this in the options. Okay? And that is that about question number 2. Let's have question number 3. Okay? Let's have question number 3. So, question number 3, we are given that if x is equal to 2 all over 3 and y is equal to minus 6, we have to evaluate xy minus y all over 6. Okay, we are given this x, that's question number 3. We are given x to be equal to 2 over 3 and also y and y to be equal to minus 6. Now we are asked to express or evaluate x y minus y all over x. Okay, now what we need to do is to substitute this value, the value for x and the value for y, into this expression, and this will be equal to 2 all over 3, then multiply by 6. Okay, into bracket, put them into bracket to avoid confusion, right? Then minus 6 all over, you have 6 all over 2 all over 3. Okay, which will be equal to, this will be equal to 2 times minus 6. That will give you minus 12 over 3. Hold on. And this, of course, minus times minus will be what? Plus. And you have plus 6. Of course, plus 6 over 1 multiply by 3 all over 2. Okay? Multiply by 3 all over 2. Then you have minus 12 over 3 plus 18 all over 2. Okay? And if you find the LCM will be what? 6. And 6 here, 3 here, you have what? 2. Then minus 2 times 12, 2 times minus 12, that's minus 24. Okay? 2 here, 3. 3 times 18. 3 times 18. So you have 24. 4. 3 plus 2 times 5. Now 54. Okay? 54. Now 54 minus 24. Now we actually give you 30. So you have 30 all over 6, which will give you 5. Okay? That's the final answer. So you check the options, and if you have 5, you must have 5 in the options. Okay? Right? And that is that about question number 3. Now let's go to question number 4. We are asked to solve 1 all over 5x plus 1 all over x equal to 3. Okay? What does this mean? Okay, let's state it. 1 all over 5x plus 1 all over x equal to 3. This implies that because if you choose 5x as the lowest common multiple, 5x, okay, here will be what? 5 in 5, 5 times in 5 times, that will be 1 times 1. Okay, here x in 5x, that's 5. 5 times 1, that is 5. Okay, equals to 3. And of course, you have this to imply that 6 is all over 5x is equal to 3. And if you do cross multiplication, okay, you have your 15x. If you do cross multiplication, you have your 15x to be equal to 6. And from here, you have your x to be equal to 6 all over 15. And of course, if you break it down, you have x to be equal to, because 3 can go in both the denominator and the denominator. So you have 3 here, you have 2. Okay? And 3 here, you have 5. So s is equal to 2 over 5. And that's the final answer. So that is that about question number 4. Let's go to question number 5. Let's go to question number 5. Okay? The sum of 18,100 naira was shared among 5 boys and 4 girls, with each boy taking 20 naira more than each girl. Okay? Now, find a boy's share. First and foremost, this is total sum that was shared among all of them. Okay? But 5 boys, and out of the 9 of them, all the 5 boys have 20 naira. Each of them have 20 naira more than each of the girls. Okay, what does that mean? If each of the boys have 20 naira, we have 5 numbers of boys, right? So that will be 20 naira. The total amount they have more all the boys have more than all the girls, will be 20 times, that will be 20 naira times 5. Of course, that will give you what? 100 naira. Okay? And if you subtract this 100 naira, you subtract this 100 naira from the total amount that was shared, which is 18,100 naira. So minus 100 naira. So that will give you, of course, that will give you 18,000 naira. So 18,000 naira was the amount shared equally among all the 9. So that will be 18,000 naira, okay, divided by 9, okay, divided by the total numbers of those guys that share the money. All right, so that you have 9 here, you have 1, 9 here, that's 2. So this will give you 2,000 naira. All of them have 2,000 naira in common, okay, but because the guys, I mean the boys, have 20 naira more than each of the girls, okay, it just means that a boy, just a boy or a boy's share, okay, the boy's share will be equal to the amount they have in common, the share in common, so which is 2,000 naira plus the amount the guys, I mean the boys, need, the amount each boy have more than each girl, which is 20 naira. All right, and this will give you 2,020 naira, 2,020 naira. So that's the boys' share. That is that about question number 5. Question. That's question number 6. 1 factor of 7x squared plus 33x minus 10 is what? First and foremost, you need to know that this is a quadratic expression, and all you need to do is to factorize the expression, and straight away you have the answer, right? So let's take the expression down. So we have 7x squared plus 33x minus 10, right? To factorize this, recall that this coefficient of x squared is greater than 1, and since it's greater than 1, you will have to multiply this 10 by this 10. All right, let's multiply it, and if you do that, you will be having 7, that's 7x squared multiplied by negative 10. That will give you negative 17x squared, right? So, and negative 17x squared, you will want to state the factors of negative 70x squared, that at the same time when added together will give you positive 33x squared, right? And you have 35, okay, 35x multiply by 2x will give you 70x squared. But of course, if you have negative 2x squared multiply by 35x will give you negative 70x squared. And at the same time, if you add this and this together, it will give you 33x squared. So therefore, we're going to substitute 35x, okay, minus 2x for what it is equal to, right? So for 33x in this equation, and if you do that, you have 7x squared plus 35x, right, minus 2x minus 10, right? And looking at this and this have things in common, all right? This and this also have something in common. Therefore, let's factor out those things that they have in common. So if you look at this and this, 7x is common to this and this, right? Bring it out. 7x, then 7x in 7x squared, that would be x, right? 7x in 35x, that is 5, okay? Now, what does this have in common with this, right? So that's negative 2. And negative 2, if you bring negative 2 out, negative 2 in negative 2x, that will be x. Negative 2 in negative 10, that will be positive 5, okay? You can see that this bracket is same as this. So those things that are outside bracket, bring them together. That's 7x minus 2, put brackets, right? And choose one of these brackets. So you have x plus 5. And this and this are the factors of this quadratic expression, right? If you have this in option, 7x minus 2, so you pick it, that's the correct answer. Or if you have this x plus 5, just pick it, that's the correct answer. Either of these will be in the option that will be given to you. Both of them can never be in the option, okay? Right, now let's go to question number 7. Let's look at question number 7, okay? Look at question number 7. Question number 7, we are asked to solve the inequality negative 1 all over 4 less than 3 all over 4, open bracket, 3x minus 2x, sorry, minus 2 less than 1 all over 2, okay? You must know that this is a combination of two inequality statements, right? This means that this is equals to negative 1 all over 4 less than 3 all over 4 into open bracket 3x minus 2, right? And at the same time, and at the same time, you have 3 all over 4 open bracket 3x minus 2, right? Close bracket less than 2. These are the two statements combined together to obtain this statement, right? And if you solve this inequality statement separately, so you will get your answer, then bring it down. After getting your answer, you bring it together, right? Now, this just means that we will have to take care of the fraction, right? To make it more simpler, let's take care of the fraction. And by so doing, we have to multiply this inequality by 4. If you multiply this by 4, it just means that 4 times this will give you negative 1. Negative 1 less than 4 times this will give you what? 3. Okay? And 3. So open bracket 3x minus 2, right? 3x minus 2. Then, and this also, this inequality also, you have to multiply it by 4. Why do you have to multiply this by 4? Because 4 is the lowest common multiple of the fractions you're having, this fraction and this fraction you're having in this inequality. So if you multiply it by 4, that 4 will take care of the fractions, the first fraction and the second fraction you're having in the inequality once and for all, right? If you multiply this by 4 now, that's 4 multiplied by 3 all over 4 will give you 3, right? You have open bracket 3x minus 2. 4 multiplied by half will give you 2, okay? So from here, the next thing to do is to clear up the bracket, open the brackets, so that we have this to be equal to negative 1 less than 3 times 3x, that will give you what? 9x. And 3 times negative 2, that will give you what? Negative 6, okay? And also, to the other statement, we have, oh, sorry, this is less than 2. So to the other statement, we have 3 times 3x, that will be 9x. Then you have negative 6 less than 2, okay? And from here, you can as well collect the light end. So let's collect the light end so that you have negative x, negative 6 taken from this side to this side. That will be positive 6, and positive 6 minus, I mean, plus 6 minus 1. That will give you 5 less than 9x. Same thing will be done here. So take negative 6 from here to here. That will be what? Positive 6, and positive 6 plus 2. That will give you 9x less than 8, okay? And if you divide both sides by the coefficient of x, right, that will give you okay, divide both sides by 9, so you have 5 all over 9 less than x, and uh, x less than 8 all over 9. If you bring these inequalities together, this means that 5 all over 9 less than x, and the same x less than 8 all over 9. So it does mean that the lower part of this inequality will be what? 5 all over 9. Okay, so then x, right? So less than 8 all over 9, right? That is the final answer. You actually find this in among the options that we give you, because this is an objective question, right? Let's move to the next question. So the next question is question number 8. Let's look at question number 8. Okay, we have to simplify uh, 3x minus open bracket p minus x close bracket minus open bracket r minus p close bracket, right? Let's take this down. 3x minus open bracket p minus x close bracket minus the whole thing here in brackets as r minus p, okay? What you just need to do is to clear up the brackets and be mindful of the sign, okay? So you do that, you have this will be equal to 3x minus, of course, minus times plus here, that will be minus p, minus times minus will be plus, so p plus x, then minus times minus times plus, that will be minus r, and minus times minus, that will be plus, so plus p, okay? The next thing to do is to collect the light time, all right? And that will be giving us 3x plus x, okay? Yeah, plus x minus p plus p minus r. Of course, this will take care of this, okay? And you have 4x minus r. Final answer. That's the answer to question number 8. We should actually find this among the options that will be given to you. Now let's look at question number 9. In question number 9, we are told that an arc of a circle of radius 7.5 centimeter is 7.5 centimeter long. So the radius of the arc, I mean of the circle, which is given as which is denoted as r, is given as 7.5 centimeter, and likewise the length of the arc, okay, is given as 7.5 centimeter. Now we are asked to find and correct to the nearest degree the angle which the arc suspended at the center of the circle, given pi to be equal to 22 all over 7. Okay, pi is given to us to be equal to 22 all over 7. Then we have to find theta. Theta is the angle suspended by the arc at the center of the circle. Now, how do we go about it? Just do not forget that the formula of the length of arc is given as length of arc of the circle is given as L arc. Then you have the angle suspended by the arc all over 360 degree. Yes, all over 360 degree multiplied by 2 pi r. And with this formula, what we are looking for the subject of formula, what is that thing that we are looking for? The angle suspended by the arc at the center of the circle, which is denoted as theta. So if you want to make this the solid formula now, what you need to do is to multiply this by this, and that will be giving you 2 pi r theta, right? And 2 pi r theta, you straight away do cross multiplication. I'm doing this because you don't have time to waste on objective question, right? 2 pi r theta. If you cross multiply it, that will be 2 pi r theta equal to 360, right? 360 degree, of course. Then L. Don't forget the L stand for the length of arc, right? And straight away you make theta the subject of formula by dividing both sides by 2 pi r, all right? And you have your theta to be equal to 360 L, 360 degree L all over 2 pi r. Okay, then you have all this given to you. You have radius given to you, you have length of arc given to you, have pi given to you. All you need to do is to substitute them into this very equation and you get your theta. Okay, let's do that. And that implies that theta will be equal to 360 degree, okay, multiplied by 7.5 as it is given, right? All over 2. Yes, multiplied by 22 all over 7 as it is given, multiplied by 7.5. Straight away, you know 7.5, we take care of 7.5 from here. And you know that 2 here is the 1. Then 2 in the 360, that will give you what? 180. Okay? And all what we have here is theta. This implies that theta is equal to 180 degree all over 22 over this. And this is at the same thing as 180 degree multiplied by 7 all over 22. Okay? 27 all over 22. And 2 can as well go here. 2 here, 11. 2 in 180 degree, that's 90. Okay? And also, this will be 90 multiplied by 7. 90 multiplied by 7, that's 90 multiplied by 7. You have 0. You have 9 times 7, that will give you 63. So you have 630. Okay? So 630, right? You have 630 divided by 11. 11 is 63. Let's straight away just use your calculator. So if you use your calculator, that will be 630. You have 630 divided by 11. Okay, and that will straight away give you 57.2727. This is equal to 57.2727. Okay, which if you approximate it to the nearest degree, that will give you 87 degree. Now let's take a look at question number 10, right? Let's take a look at question number 10. So kindly subscribe to my channel. I will push out more video like this. I'm going to push out more video like this. Subscribe and like, share this video so that YouTube will also recommend this video to people, and that's how it will spread. That's how many people will benefit from it. So let's take a look at question number 10. Question number 10, we are given that t is equal to 2 raised to the power minus x, right? And we are asked to find 2 raised to the power x plus 1 in terms of t. So we are given this. We are given t to be equal to 2 raised to the power minus x. And we are asked to find 2 raised to the power x plus 1 in terms of t. So if you are finding this in terms of t, you must know that this is equals to, which is equals to this, is t equal to 1 all over 2 raised to the power x from here. So straight away, that's what you want to use. You want to use 1 all over 2 raised to the power x. 2x is equals to 1 all over 3. So take note of this aspect. Because I did this because we want to express this in terms of t. We want to express this particular expression. We want to express it in terms of t. And don't not forget that 2 raised to the power x plus 1. By the law of indices, what brought this power together? What brought this power together? You must remember that. It's because you have 2 raised to the power x multiplied by 2 raised to the power 1. Okay? And since you have them separately like this, the next thing to do is to substitute uh, whatsoever this is given us here. And you know that 2 raised to power, we have expressed 2 raised to power x to be equal to 1 over t. So therefore, you have 2 raised to power x plus 1 to be equal to 1 all over t. You are substituting this for this now, okay? 1 all over t multiplied by the 2 raised to power 1 that we already have here, okay? And that will give you 2 raised to power x plus 1 to be equal to 2 all over t. Okay, this is the end of this video, and what I want to do is to just encourage you to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so that you will be aware as I keep on pushing out video like this. And also like my video so that YouTube will recommend it to those people that are supposed to benefit from it, and by so doing we have mutual benefits. Thank you.